Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
And welcome to another live stream. We are going to be doing weekly eBay sales videos as we have been over the last... This is the third one or the fourth one?
This
I can't remember. Third.
I think it's the third one. Obviously, we're going to try and get it more towards the morning. I think last time we did about 12, 1 o'clock-ish. And that's where we're going to be aiming to kind of have this.
Yeah, we're going to try to do 12-1. But like today's not been one of those days, so we'll go into that. So let's say a few hellos as we've just started. We've got Peter in the chat. As always, thank you for joining us, Peter. And this afternoon is job hunting time. Well, good luck with that.
Oh, good luck.
George has joined us. George Ross Wally's shared. Thanks, George. Chelsea has joined us also. Simon Mitchell clicking. Mooch Yap, that's a name I don't recognise, but hello. Treasure Hunting Oz, g'day all. Cool to be able to catch you live. Hotel Trivago, that's our daughter, that is. Yeah, she loves that Trivago ad.
She does all different accents, doesn't
but she loves the Trivago lady, doesn't she? She loves the Trivago lady. So Stephen Bennett has joined us. Karen says, we'll have to watch later, got to go get my son from school. Thanks for popping in saying hi, Karen, but and understand that. Adam Kelsey, Joan has joined us. Hi all, I'm at an auction viewing, so I can't stay. Well, good luck with that. Adam Kelsey, what are you guys trying to do to me? I was just catching up on Friday's chat. We're churning out the content, Adam.
We're not. I'd hardly call it churning.
We did a video on Friday and now it's Monday.
And we're back again.
So that's like churning. No. Hixie has joined
churning
us.
For us, I suppose.
Yeah, for us it's churning. Steve Hixie's joined us as well. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Steve popped in to see us earlier. Hi, it was cool.
Yeah.
Andrea has joined us. Says, hi, yes, Andrea. Much better today. Thank you. Yeah, Andrea had a wicked headache yesterday. She just did the chat and then she was like, that's it. I'm off to bed. A trooper for getting the Sunday chat done. I suppose it's weird though, because in a way, like if you're doing a weekly chat, and especially when a chat becomes as popular as like the Sunday chat has become and things, you almost feel like that you have to do it because you don't want to like disappoint, and plus it becomes part of your life. Doesn't it? Like, like for us, we have to go live on a Tuesday and on a Friday. Like I kind of have to. It's like, you know, Stephen Bennett says, hello, I'm watching with mum and dad on the big screen. Hi, Stephen Bennett, and to your mum and dad as well. Hi. I'm sure there's better stuff on telly. You can blame Stephen for choosing this. So Callum has joined us as well. And Moochiap says, hi ZNB, I'm on the Tat Chat Facebook group, but rarely get to watch live streams.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Etic85 says hi guys as well. So welcome everyone. Really appreciate so many people popping in and saying hi. Oh my god, we've been streaming with the little screen.
See,
all
this is
time.
what I say to you, check your screens. I've been moaning on at you.
I thought we were in full screen like this.
I've been moaning on at you about...
Oh man, and look, the framing's all wrong as well. Like we're all like, you know, go this way, and then like.
And what are you doing today?
Like,
seriously,
you need to fit. Like now my head's like. Yeah. Okay.
Hi everyone.
Hi, Brett. So now we're. Full
this is
screen.
How we should have started.
This is how it was meant to start. So we're gonna pretend that this is how it's been going.
Yeah. Just ignore the first bit. Or you can. It's alright. Just acknowledge it. It's fine. Yeah, this is what we do.
As you can see, we've got like a new background going on as well.
Yeah. User error. Exactly.
We've changed the background a bit.
We have.
We're trying to clean it up in here.
We
spent. I think I did this on Saturday or something, and we're just trying to tidy it up a little bit. You know, just want to kind of keep it a bit. You know, a bit cleaner. It's a lot more space, which is really cool. So we changed the office around, Peter. It was much better like this. Shop window. I don't know what that means. Bonk conky peeps. I don't know. Claire says my eyes.
I know.
Yeah, we weren't meant to be so small. Yeah. Look at the RC squad in the back, ready to rumble.
I know. Look, I'm
those are my little RCs.
You can't see the tank. It's right on the top
the
shelf
tank's
now.
been moved.
The tank's right at the top now. Johnny Mango, is that?
Johnny Mango.
I need to go and sort my glasses out.
Yeah.
Reading this
how's the marathon training going? Anyone seriously injured?
You hurt your back.
I did hurt my back.
You pulled it or twisted it or whatever you did.
Yeah, it wasn't like a bad injury as such, but it was bad enough because it meant I was really immobile for about a day, I think, and then it started to get better.
It was a bit longer than that, but
yeah.
I mean, you tried to keep moving, didn't you?
Yeah, I tried to just keep moving because I just don't think it's good to stay still when things like that are happening. So yeah, it was just not like
but we haven't done like one of the bigger walks.
No, we haven't. So no. But we're planning on making up for it this week. We're hoping to maybe get out and do like either a 10 or a 12 or even a 14-mile walk.
It depends what the training plan
because I'm feeling a lot better now. So
we'll have to have a look at what we can fit in this week.
Yeah. Melody is in the chat, says, hi, I ordered the lights, thanks. That's fantastic, Melody. Good. I hope they work out for you. So yeah. All right. We have already chatted now for too long.
Yeah, so we're gonna
get on.
I'm gonna move this chair because every time you move,
we're rubbing against each other. Yeah, the
it's
chairs.
Annoying me. I'm sorry. I can keep
that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. All right, guys. So we're gonna go through some of our sales. We've had a quieter week, definitely. A lot less.
We have. I mean,
sold.
We touched on this on Friday. Our sales have been down. And they haven't picked back up either. We didn't have a particularly great weekend.
No, we were shipping out. We were shipping out a few parcels, but they're all kind of low value.
Yeah.
And when you're doing low value items, you've got to have a lot more volume.
Mm-hmm.
We did have a couple of nice sales, but yeah, we're still. I mean, I think we managed to get over £100 yesterday, but it's not really where it has been recently. So we're hoping it's gonna pick up. We're going to continue to do the work.
We've still been, putting the listings on and keep going that way because when it does pick up, it'll pick up nicely.
Yeah.
So
exactly. We've
hopefully
still pile on the work, and then when it does kick in, then I'm sure it'll kick in nicely.
Nick's joined us.
Nick's joined us as well. Hi, Nick. All right. So without further ado, let's go over to.
We're going to go back to the screen.
The screen share. There we go.
We started with.
And now we can share with you what we have sold. Some of the more interesting items. This is actually something I bought ages ago for myself. We sold it on the main store. This is a Sega Saturn game called Vampire Savior, or it's known as something else in the UK and America. I can't remember what the name is now. It's completely gone off my head. So it's called Vampire Savior. I think, is it called Darkstalkers? I don't know if it is Darkstalkers. I don't know. If anyone in the chat knows... Darren's joined us as well. Hi, Darren. If anyone in the chat knows what this video game is called in the UK and the US, please let me know, because I think it's Darkstalkers. I'm not sure. But in Japan, it's called Vampire Savior. And I used to be a big fan, or I am a big fan of Sega Saturn.
Mm-hmm.
And Sega Saturn... games are quite valuable, quite rare, but I used to love the Japanese ones because they used to get all these cool fighting games, and what you get here is you get the video game. You can see the artwork on the video game is amazing. I used to just love the artwork on the Japanese video games. It's so much better than you get, I think, on it was just miles apart. It just looks so super cool. I used to pay some serious money to play these games back in the day. And these games here, certain games required this 4 megabyte expansion card, which allowed you to get much bigger sprites, because 2D games, believe it or not, are very taxing to get right to an arcade perfect level. They were very taxing, and so you needed this. And Darren and Peter Ray both told me, yep, it's Darkstalkers 3. Yeah, so I absolutely love this game. So I was really sad to see it go, but the reason why I sold it is because my chipped Sega Saturn died ages ago, and I don't even know where it is now. I think we've lost it I
think we probably got rid of it a long time ago.
Yeah.
During one of our
I don't know what
moves.
happened. Yeah, during a move or something, I've lost it. I'm really gutted. And so sold it, got 30 quid, which is okay. It took a while to get 30 quid because often this sells for about 20, but because I had like the box and the cart and everything, I thought, yeah, it's only right to push for a top price. So it sold for 30 quid. So I'm pretty pleased with that sale. Moving on.
Okay, so this is one of my sales. I should have brightened the picture, look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of exposure. Bit of exposure compensation needed there.
This is a M&S like beaded necklace. All on these little strands around the necklace are like tiny little small beads.
Oh, so that necklace is made of tiny beads?
Yeah, all up
Oh,
here,
wow.
So. Oh, you can't.
Oh, yeah, you can. There you go. You can see
so
there.
There's tiny little beads.
Yeah.
And this was actually from a job lot from a boot sale box that you picked up when I was working on a Sunday. We picked the whole entire box up for £10, I think it was.
Yeah, huge box.
I'm well into profit with it. I've sold so many items from this box, and I've still got a box left to go through. And I sold it for £6.50 plus shipping, I believe.
Now, £6.50 may not sound like a lot of money, and obviously it's not because it is only £6.50. But for an M&S bit of costume jewelry that you can often buy for like because you so £6.50 plus £3 shipping, so £9.50 for that, which is absolutely I think it's fantastic.
This is actually an older listing M&S, because then again, because the beads were actually quite chunky, I probably did decide to send it through Hermes, but a lot of my my costume jewelry, because it's under £10, I will send it as a large letter, as long as it can be posted as a large letter. So I normally do Royal Mail with it, but this one was through Hermes, so it was either that the beads were quite chunky, so I had to kind of it wouldn't go as a large letter. So, but yeah, that was a really nice sale. Adam says Z sounded like Beck's lost your Saturn for you. Beck would never do that. I wouldn't do that.
She'd
Not
never do
purpose.
that. No, I know we banter and joke, but she would never do that to me.
If I did that, I wouldn't hear the end of it.
Yeah, if I found out that she'd done that, I'd be wrecked. To be honest, I'd be so wrecked. I'd be like, what?
Definitely not.
So it's not. She would never do that. Maybe we're all just on a tiny bead floating in a vacuum, Peter says Darren. What kind of conversation is that? God knows. Dave asked, did I miss the Monday meeting? We've not even had our meeting today.
We've not had our meeting today. We've been so off the pace today, and it is quite literally because the girls are off on half term.
It's so,
and we've got them at home for 2 weeks, and I'm hoping that this isn't going to be a reflection of like the rest of our week. Because it's just been so frustrating today. We try,
but and the kids don't do anything wrong. It sounds like we're having a go at the kids, but we're not.
They're really good.
Yeah,
they're so good.
They're brilliant, and but it's just you want to do things, and even when they're not disturbing you or anything, you just feel like you've got to you just don't do stuff. You end up getting distracted.
You get distracted by them.
Yeah, so it's
because you want to be there for them, and you want to kind of entertain them to a certain point as well. And we're quite lucky. Our girls are a lot older. They're not little babies and little toddlers, and that's a whole different level when it comes to keeping young children entertained. But our girls are like 12. Am I getting it wrong? 12 and 15. Because Zara hasn't had her birthday
that's right,
yet. 12 and 15. Yeah, so they're a lot older. So, Dave will be doing it afterwards because we need to plan the rest of it.
We're not doing it now. Darren says Beck would never lose a Saturn. She's a hardcore gamer.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely.
And Peter says you sold it on your own store for 99p right now. And Peter, yes, you can say I need a haircut. I do. I'm actually just going to... I'm going to just use the trimmers. I'm just going to go for like a number 5.
Well, you did ask me to get them out.
Yeah, and then I'm just going to do it because I don't want to spend money to get my hair cut. So Peter says nice new shelving, looks like the type Ben has. This is really
new. We've had it ages, but we just don't use it. Well,
it's been out in the shed. It's been in the shed with some other crap on it, and we just removed that and put it in.
Let's bring it in.
So it is more handy here. It's just. It is what it is, but it's easy to get distracted when the kids are at home, so we're going to try our best
we're
not to.
We're really going to try not to.
Okay, let's get back to the sales. Next item. These are really peculiar. I paid about 70 pence for these items. These are like Iron Man 2 toys. They're really cool. These are I've got a bunch of them. I sent a bunch up to Amazon. I've got like the round ones, which I know Ryan, I don't know if he's in the chat. I don't think I've seen his name actually.
No, haven't seen it.
He actually bought one off me.
He did, yeah.
But this is like this is a triangle shaped one, which triangle shaped Iron Man arc light. So for those of you that don't know, this is like a toy which attaches to your shirt. Oh, there's Ryan. There you go. There's Ryan. Yeah, new Shelby. So this is like a toy which attaches to your shirt. It takes a couple of AA batteries and you press it, and it makes all these kind of noises, like a reactor noise. And so I was pretty pleased to sell this for I got $11.99, which is really cool. So $11.99. As you can see, I only sold the one so far of this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, Ryan. I heard about that. You were bidding on these, and that's just terrible.
What kind of sellers are these?
When sellers do that.
That's so frustrating.
The worst. They're the worst. And I've sold one for $11.99 now, so I've got 19 left. Shoving makes me excited.
Etic85 says send the kids to the grandparents. Yeah, that's
they wouldn't.
Not gonna happen.
I don't think they'd be very pleased with that.
No.
So
No.
Let's move on to the next item.
Yeah.
So this is.
I think we shared this on
We
Friday.
may have shared this.
I can't remember whether we did or not.
But this is a rusty pouring can. Really. God, it's a rusty oil pouring can basically, and we took an offer of, it was up for $27.78 for some reason. I took an offer of a tenner because I just wanted rid of it, and there was shipping on it for like 18 quid because it's going to Australia, so it's on its way to Australia. And Ryan says could have sold them all. Yeah, I could have, but for how much? I decided against it. I'm happier to sell them individually. Unless you want to buy them all at like $5 each. I don't know. Yes, you shared the item. Okay, cool.
I thought we did.
Moving on.
So this is another scarf. Now, I
multicolored
believe
tie-dye.
This is on the old background.
Okay.
So this one was actually the boot sale. When Nick and Andrea came up in July last year. This one was actually in a bag.
You paid a tenner for that bag.
I sold it £8 plus $2.99 shipping. Again, this is an old listing because a lot of my scarves now are I send untracked. I do it through Royal Mail. I've had no issues so far. No, touch wood. Nice sale, and again, really what brand was this? This is an there's no brand.
What I'm liking about these sales is, even though they're not like high value, they're really easy to ship and they're really easy to post, and they're not branded.
No,
I kind of like that you're willing to just describe it.
Sometimes it is purely just like the pattern or the colours, or like if it's a certain print. Because I've sold some really, really nice ones, and I've priced them quite high, particularly if I know that they're silk.
But this wasn't, was it? This
wasn't silk. I don't know, because there was no label.
Manufacturer, you just put unknown, brand unbranded. Lady scarf.
And they're actually what do you call it? There was actually a few faults with this as well. So there was some pulls, and even though it had pulls, I still managed to get £8 out of it, which
I think is really fantastic. I think one of those things, like when you sell something that's non-branded and stuff like that, I think it's brilliant. Okay, moving on. Next item, I know we've shared this with you guys, but I wanted to share it again. It was up at $17.78, but we got an offer for like £12 or something like that. I think it was £12 or £13 with free shipping, and it's just some vintage pantyhose. Pantyhose. It says it there. 191 Batiste. Okay. Pantyhose or strumpfhose or collant, made in Italy. And
they got like a little pattern on them, haven't they?
They're
quite pretty.
Yeah, they've got like a little design there somewhere that you can just about make out. And we sold that for like 12 quid, so we are pretty pleased with that particular sale. Tat on the Tyne, Chris has joined us. Afternoon, sorry I missed the start. Have you been on long?
No need
not
to be
long,
sorry.
but yeah, and there's no need to be sorry. Yeah.
No.
Ryan asked question, how was the meeting? Alibaba founders record all their early meetings. Just saying, yeah, we're gonna do our meeting after this chat.
The day's kind of run away from us a bit today, so
we started late. We woke up way later than normal. We actually didn't wake up till 9 o'clock. Was it 9? I think so. Yeah. It's about 9, yeah. So we didn't wake up till 9, which for us is really, really late.
We're normally up at about 6:30,
So yeah, we woke up at 9, went out, took the dog for his walk, and then we had to do our postage. So exactly, it just
and a quick run around the charity shop. So.
Yeah, I did actually pick something up. I can't remember where it is now. It's inside.
It's not in here, is it?
Oh well, no. Okay. Oh. But yeah, I mean, we did actually go to a few charity shops and things, and it just took the time.
Yeah.
So it's I'm glad that like we're gonna do it but we just by doing the chats over the meetings over the past couple of weeks, it automatically has given us a bit more of a structure to our Monday. So even though we hadn't done our meeting, we knew what we had to get done, and so we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Chris says 9's really only 8 old clock time. See, that's what I said this morning.
I know.
but we can't use that forever.
That could be a part of it as well. It's like the whole clock changing thing as well.
Yeah.
So we're kind of not too mad at ourselves, but
exactly.
need to get back on top of it.
All right, moving on to the next item.
Oh, this is quite a nice one.
This is a decent sale. It is a 1/10 scale, 2-wheel drive desert buggy radio controlled car. Got it on at $79.99. It took a little time to sell, which I was surprised at. But you live and you learn, and I found that ECX as a brand isn't quite as popular as some of the others, or this range. That's not true. I've actually sold a couple of ECX things pretty quickly, but I found that this particular range of AMP vehicles, AMP desert buggies and AMP monster trucks isn't super popular. So it took a bit longer than I thought it would to sell, considering how good a condition it was in. It was barely used. There was some marking to the underside of it, so it was used, but it wasn't used a lot. And everything is mint there. Everything works fine. And we sold it for $79.99. And it's actually going to France. So the shipping on that was $19.99. The actual cost of the shipping came out to be around £13 to £15 mark. I can't remember off the top of my head, but that was one of our better sales from last week. So really pleased to see that go. Went to loads of charity shops, says Mr. Diggs Deals today. Had to leave so much behind, made me cry. Oh, that's a shame. And Lisa's just joined us. Hi there, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Okay, moving on to the next item. We're down to our last 3 items we want to share.
So back to me again.
Yeah.
So this I've had for absolutely ages. I picked it up for £1 like last year sometime, early last year, when we were going to charity shops because it was from a charity shop. It's a Next purse. It had a stain on the back, I think on the white section.
And that wouldn't come off, I'm guessing.
That wouldn't come off. I really tried to get rid of that, and it just would not come off.
And you get nervous after all if you use something too abrasive.
Yeah, and I didn't want to damage the actual material, because overall the inside of the purse was actually in really good condition.
Yeah.
And I don't think it would even really been used. Not heavily anyway.
So it's just a standard Next purse. It took a while to sell though, which is a shame.
It did. It took ages to sell.
Something you'd pick up again, or?
I don't know. Maybe.
It sold for £8 plus shipping.
£8. So. I much prefer my scarves than my jewellery, because
it seems to sell faster than this stuff, doesn't it?
I just had for ages. And a lot of my bags I've had for ages, and Yeah. So I'm not so sure.
Peter Ray says, how's the videos front this week? Like, how many videos you got planned for this week to do? Z and Bex. That's a good question. How many videos have we got planned?
What, on this channel?
Or on any channel? Have you got any planned for your other channel?
Yeah, I've got quite a few planned for my other channel. I think I've got about 3 possibly going out this week.
3 videos.
Yeah, and then for this channel, I think we've got a vlog on Wednesday.
Yeah, we're gonna
go up.
Do we?
Possibly.
Yeah,
possibly. It might be Thursday.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
we might decide to put it out Thursday.
Yeah, we've been doing a bit of sourcing as well, but the thing is, we're trying to be like careful with what we show. Simply because we don't want to give anything away we're going to use.
Yeah, we'll explain why.
We're meant to be doing the what's it called? The thrift battle. Just as a reminder to you guys. Just as a reminder.
Well, you're doing this. It's not me.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing the thrift battle.
There we go. Get rid of
against Rally Roots. This Wednesday night, I believe. It was going to be like some silly time, like midnight, 1 or 2 in the morning, something stupid like that. And it's going to be on this Wednesday. I will share it.
Yeah. When we know it's definitely going to happen. It's meant to be Wednesday. It will be Wednesday. Well, I say Wednesday for us. No, it won't be Wednesday. It'll be Thursday morning for us.
Yeah, Thursday morning. Yeah. So
as soon as we know.
And we've been sourcing. We've been sourcing a little bit.
And we've got some really cool items.
We've got some really cool stuff.
Really
we want to kind of share it. We want to use it in the thrift battle. You know, if we can. So that will be the plan.
So we want to share it there first before we share it here.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. That's the plan with that one.
So we're going to be on there as well. Okay. I was a bit worried this morning as I was getting shooting pains in my arms. Realise it's Granny's trolley elbow caused by being at my first car boot of the season, says Peter Cummings. Well, I'm glad that's all it was. Question, how are you finding doing vids, Bex? Can you keep them to reselling or RC or gaming? For me, I can't wear makeup without getting funny looks, says Ryan.
I'm really enjoying the videos that I'm doing.
What you need to do, Ryan, is, I don't know if you've heard, but I've got another channel, right? So I don't know if I've mentioned it. And then what you need to do is, if you go over to my other channel, I'll have plenty of RC and not much reselling, but gaming. There'll be gaming. No, there will be gaming. Tom's really gotten me into wanting to do some gaming streams as well. But I really kind of want to, like I really want to do that.
But no, I've been enjoying doing my videos, and I feel like my confidence is growing doing videos totally on my own.
Totally has,
I suppose that's. I mean, you might not like my channel in a bit because I'm going to be introducing a whole bunch of craft stuff as well. So,
well, you could craft. Ryan can craft. I can see Ryan on Instagram sharing like a new knitting technique,
crocheting and knitting.
Yeah, definitely, I can see that. Graham, Dave Rowland says, "Are you going to be streaming Fallout 4 and earning subs?"
Oh, I don't know. Do you know what? I'm probably not a very fun player to watch. I'll be honest.
Wait, I don't know, because it depends. Because if you're always getting thrashed at the same bit and you were swearing like you do, and
I do.
She does. She's got a potty mouth, guys. Yeah. Potty mouth.
And it does come through in my gaming. It's almost like my little.
Yeah. She's got a potty mouth when it comes to gaming. Definitely. Ryan's taking the mick there. Zaheer, sexy as mofo in that pic compared to Roots. I don't think so. Come on.
No.
It's not even funny, that, Brian, to be honest with you. I'm just I don't even think that's
funny.
You should take it back. Okay. Anyway. Ali has joined us as well. Hi, Alia.
Hi, Alia.
Andrea says, excited to see that. Really like Rally Roots. Oh, who doesn't? Who does? Everyone likes Rally Roots. Right, okay.
They're just really positive, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're just really, really,
Yeah. Etic asks, Z, have you tried Fortnite? I've played Fortnite, but my PC, if I tell it to choose the graphical settings, it makes it look like it's running on like a ZX Spectrum, and like my computer's dated now, but it shouldn't be that bad, and I'm kind of disappointed. I want to max the game out, but it's quite a demanding game, so I've got to kind of play it at like 720p to turn the graphics up. That kind of upsets me, but yeah, it's a fun game. But I think I like other games more, like Counter-Strike, a bit more just want to headshot people. Like Fortnite's so like, everyone's playing it. It's so trendy right now. I just can't stand that.
Go back into.
Okay. Hold on. A few questions.
Okay.
I'm old school on your other channel, lol, Zika. Andrea asks, have you got another channel? Yeah, Andrea, I've got another channel, definitely.
Oh, goodness.
I have stopped seeing Beck's vlogs. I must press the bell, says Claire King. Ah, okay. Beck's alter ego, Tourette's Beck. Yeah. Who doesn't like crafting? What's the channel called, Beck's?
Oh, it's just my name.
It's just
really
Rebecca Malik. Yeah. You know what? We need to kind of put the links in. I'm going to put the links in below every video now. Like, subscribe to our other channels and things like that. I tried my best not to swear while streaming Team Fortress 2. Hard at times, says Darren.
It brings out the worst in me, I think.
It is, yeah. Nick.
You'd also see me throw massive strops where I should have put the controller down.
So funny.
I'm not playing this game. And then 5 minutes later, I'm back.
Yeah. Dave says, I want to stream Populous. And Nick says, ZX Spectrum, now you're talking my language. Adam says, I think Z's fishing for a new PC. Have you noticed how he tells us about it on here?
The thing is, I have been getting really soft though.
You've got a better graphics card than me.
Oh, yeah, you need
You've
to
got a better
build your PC, so it's
whatever he's doing. Thing is, I need to actually build a new PC so I can make videos on my other channel. Without it.
I think you should.
Yeah, I think I should. Yeah, I want to build a PC from scratch. I haven't done it for a while. I fancy doing it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Chris Scott's Tap the Time says, I played Fortnite a couple of times, but it's not as good as PUBG. PUBG.
Okay.
See, PUBG I like the look of more than Fortnite. Just the style. Bex is very angry. The gaming just leaves. Lets her be herself. Yeah. Bex is angry. Yeah. Doesn't your daughter need a PC, says Dave? Yeah, she plays The Sims and things. Yeah, she does. All right, anyway, guys, we've only got a couple of items to show you. So we're going to quickly go back. Here we go. So this is a great sale. This is a fantastic sale.
Yeah, you've actually skipped one, but it's fine.
Have we? Oh, yeah. Don't worry about it.
This is what I actually sold it for. I had it up for 50. Now, this is a brand. It was 100% silk.
Nicole
Miller Studio. I had seen on Etsy, particularly, they had been advertised for 50. It's not to say that they sold for that.
Yeah.
And they've gone higher as well. I priced at 50.
I think on Etsy maybe you could have gotten it for 50. Because people seem to say that, like, do you know what I mean? Like the customers there are willing to pay more for like cool stuff.
Yeah.
So
I could have possibly. I accepted an offer on this for. It was kind of weird pricing, but she sent an offer for $28.99, and then including
£3 shipping,
£3 shipping on top as well.
So about 31 quid.
So £31 something in total
for a scarf that you got to wear.
This was also in the bag.
In the bag of £10 scarves. Amazing.
So I have really, really loved.
That bag of
scarves. I've still got some to list.
It was a black bag.
It was literally some nice ones. It was literally I've still got some branded stuff to list. Yeah.
It was literally a black bag of scarves. I remember getting it when Nick and Andrew were up here.
Well, she said like it was like 50p a scarf, and I was like, how much for the whole bag? Yeah. And she went £10, and I was like, yeah, all right then.
Yeah.
So
it did really well out of this. So 28 plus shipping.
And this is such a cool pattern on this. The colours were really, really beautiful on this scarf. I love it.
Exactly.
I'm really happy with that.
All right, so that was a really nice sale.
We've got our. Are we going down to our last item?
No, we're going to go. We're down one item, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Last item.
Okay. People talking about i9s in the chat, and Alan's well. Pete's in there as well. Hi there.
Hello.
Are there any other channels on YouTube? Asked Adam. No, I'm pretty sure it's just ours. There's no other channels. No point even looking. Yeah. It's just ours. There are no others. Like i7, but I don't even have an i7, man. I've got an i5. You've got an i7, but you've got an older i7.
This ages ago.
Yeah. I've got an i5, man. i5. Just shameful. No hyper threading. Nothing. No hyper threading, but still.
Dear. Yeah. I don't even know what that means. So.
Don't worry about it. You've got hyper threading.
Yeah.
Yeah, on yours.
I turn it on and it works. That's as technical as I get.
Yeah.
And then when it doesn't work, I go, Zaheer.
Yeah.
Something's not working.
Yeah. Just that's how it normally works. Yeah. Nick says, I remember the bag of scarves turned out to be a pick up of the day. Yeah, it's been really cool.
I was so pleased with the scarves.
Adam says, I'm pure Mac buddy. Macs also have i5s and i7s in them because they use Intel chips. So there will be something in there. Mac here too with dual boots. Are people sharing their PCs, which is cool. Ryan says, i5 so wrong. See, sort it out. CZ says we at scarves when it made profit. What's that mean? Like we did. We both did that.
we did, yeah. It was both of us, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's both of us.
Yeah, it's both of us.
Yeah.
It's always both.
It's always both of us. Yeah.
Apart from when you make a profit on an RC car and then it's I.
Do I say I? Do I? Man. Have to point things out like that. I mean, seriously. Okay, we're on to the final item. Yeah, we're going to go to the final item. And surprise, it's a Thunder Tiger.
Well, we couldn't not show.
It's impossible, I think, for us to show any sales.
You never know. We might get one week where we don't
one
show
day
any RC
in the future.
But
yeah,
we had to.
We might have that happen because we've picked up some cool stuff recently, which isn't RC.
Yeah.
So
next couple of weeks, hopefully, it'll be different.
Yeah, exactly. Now this is a nice sale for a number of reasons because we've still got 2 of these left.
Yeah.
And one. What did I say? We've got 2 of these left, and then 1. So I'm going between bullet points.
A1.
Yeah, like.
Your next point going to be A2.
Yeah. So yeah, this is cool because we've got 2 left, and we sold this at £37. This is literally 2 tiny bits of aluminum. Or aluminium. These are 2 tiny bits of aluminium, red in colour, and an engine sits on these. These are engine blocks, engine mounts, basically. Yeah. And we sold them for £37. And what's more, once we sold them for £37, we got lovely feedback, actually saying it was a cheap price and it was quickly delivered.
And we did have to do a quick Google because I think I actually listed this. And there's a couple of stores that I've noticed that do similar items to us, but they one's based in Norway and one's based in Germany. Yeah. So a couple of eBay stores that do the Thunder Tiger parts as well. And so theirs were actually priced at about £42, I think. So I only undercut by about £5.
But still.
But the feedback was
super cheap.
Cheap.
I'm guessing because they've become quite scarce, you've got nowhere else to get them and whatever. So I'm pretty pleased to get 37 quid for. Yeah, so we're pretty pleased to get £37. We are both pleased to get £37 for an engine mount for an old RC car, which is fantastic. So that was our final item to show you guys. Item. So yeah, we're pretty pleased with that. Yeah. Ryan is asking, how was sales weekend just gone? Sales were okay. They weren't as good.
It was low value.
Yeah. It was low value. We're not selling as much as we would like to sell. It's just not happening right now. I mean, we had like £100 odd day or something yesterday, I think. So just not quite there. We haven't had any big days. We're hoping that it will pick up. Yeah, it's like 115, but we only did £55 of sales on Saturday. So overall, the weekend was poor. We had 140 on Friday though. So 140 Friday, 55, and then 115. It's just sketchy at the moment.
Yeah, it's
we want to kind of get a lot more. They're gonna have no material for Friday's show, says Dave. What does that mean? What do you mean material? Save it for the meeting. I don't know what you're saying.
What's that? I can't say.
Dave, man, he's like questioning whether we're gonna have material for Friday's show.
Oh, what do you mean? Like sharing some of the items that we've picked up recently?
Yeah.
We might do it on Friday.
Yeah.
We could do.
Alan's well says, "Are you sure it was £37?" Yes, we are sure.
Yeah.
We sold it for £37, which is bonkers. So like absolutely bonkers.
Yeah.
What else have we got? Question: what's the mega haul up to now? Last time we added up the mega haul, I think we turned over about 12,000 on it.
Yeah, I think so.
So from like 3,600 in, we've turned over about 12 and a bit. No, don't block Dave. Mr. Diggs says, think sales are down, everyone's waiting for payday. Quite potentially, possibly.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Well, guys, I'm pretty sure we haven't got anything to add.
No.
So we are very thankful for all of you joining us.
Yeah. And we've got to get on and plan out the rest of our week. Yeah.
We've got to do our meeting basically for the week and then carry on. Yeah. What are you grinning for? What are you grinning?
Our meeting.
Okay. Anyway, guys. We've got 45 people in here at the moment, so thank you everyone for joining us. Appreciate it. And we will see you guys in the next video. Remember, I'll share the links for like
we'll share it in the chat,
what's it called? What's it called again? Thrift Battle. Yeah, Thrift Battle with Rally Roots on Bonafide channel.
Hopefully we'll get the vlog out this week.
Yeah, and I need to get my hair cut definitely.
Yeah,
definitely. All right then. And we will see you guys.
Who's in the kitchen? It'll be one of the children if
you can see through.
If you can see through, it would have been one of the children.
Yeah. All right. Okay, guys.
All right. Bye.